Going to talk about super guided reading. Super guided reading is a method made for you to become avid readers. In super guided reading, we have three main parts: the pre reading activity, the during reading activity, and the post reading activity. In the pre reading activity, we test your prior knowledge on the subject. What did you know about this subject? Do you have experience in this matter? Or just the general idea you have on a certain theme? The second part is the during reading activity. In the during reading activity, you now have the whole text. And each paragraph, you get to pause and ask yourself different questions, summarize, to ask, to emphasize, and other different activity that will help you. In the third part, you have the post-reading activity. This is where you reflect on what you just read. Combine what you knew and what you just read and make a new understanding based on facts instead of just opinions.
Since you won't be having a way to edit the document that we will give you, I'm going to show you how you can make your own copy that you can edit and answer using the text box. So you will go on File and then you click on Make a Copy. Here we can rename it according to your name. Mine is Eve underscore Omotoni underscore SGR success versus failure, and then I make a copy. So after making a copy, now I have my own copy that I can edit, which will allow you to answer some of the questions using the text box. A few suggestions that I would give you. We have the pre-reading activity and the during reading activity. My suggestion would be that you can read through the text without answering the questions. You see the questions are bold, so you can read without answering the questions and then later come back to answer the questions or reread again so that you can be able to first understand the context and then answer the questions when you understand the context. That's it. Thank you.
Scholars, as you read, we want you to practice the read method. R is for reacting. We want you to react with all the emotions, feelings, and thoughts that are brought up with the idea you're exploring in a certain reading. We also want you to emphasize. You emphasize all different points that you are seeing in the text and bring them together to create a main idea that the text wants to share. And then ask yourself questions. Sometimes the readings that you have will have things that you are questioning and you just feel so confused. So you can ask yourself a question and then probably the text will answer it later, or you can reflect on it during your reflection in the post-reading activity. You can also define words using the context clues so that you also see where they're used in different contexts, the tones, and how they apply in all of different areas. Last but not least, summarize. As you read the text, you get your own main idea of what the text is saying, and we want you to summarize so that we see the idea that you got out of the text and what you connected it to in your usual life. Thank you very much. Have fun reading.